I will be installing a Nayak Vpos Touch POS 5.1 credit card reader onto a Azkoyen Zensia coffee machine. So I'm going to take you through the steps on how to do that. So first things first, we want to power the machine down. And then we're going to turn the hopper elbows up and then remove the hoppers. I'm going to fast forward here and remove the hoppers. Now that the hoppers are removed, I'm going to use the template that comes with the credit card reader, and I'm going to do my best to line it up with the stock holes as much as possible. I also like to remove the back panels and the side panels, that way I can go ahead and run the antenna when it comes time to do that. What I'm going to do is show you what it comes with. So we have some stickers and a quick user manual guide here. We have the credit card reader itself and a couple cables. So here's what the reader looks like, just like that. What I'm going to do is go ahead and prepare the cables. So there's the antenna, here's the wiring harness. I'm going to put the box away. And the next step we're going to do is run the antenna cord. What we're going to do is we're going to knock this out with a flathead screwdriver, like so. And we're going to go ahead and sneak the cord in the back. Now that the plate is punched out, we're going to go ahead and run the cord. I'm going to fast forward here once again. So I'm just going to pull the cord through and then run the cable down through the rest of the wires and up. The idea here is to run the cables in unison with each other. That way it's a nice clean install. So I'm just going to go ahead and install the plates back while I'm also running the cord at the same time. We're going to put our screws back, make sure everything's nice and tight. Now that the plates are put back, I'm going to go ahead and grab the credit card reader and remove the mounting bracket. We will not use this mounting bracket for our particular installation. Now the plate is off of the credit card reader, I'm going to go ahead and drill new holes into the front of the machine. I'm using a small 9/64 drill bit, and then I'm going to step that up to a 15/64 drill bit to make the holes just big enough for the screws to fit in. There's a bunch of connections on this little wiring harness. For our application, we're just going to use this plug, and it's going to plug into this connector here, like so. It can only go one way, and then I'm going to go ahead and run this through like that. I'm going to take my antenna and run it through like that. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, and then the antenna is right there, so we're going to go ahead and sneak it in like so. And then what I like to do is kind of like tuck this in there, and then I have the little cover, and we're going to do it like this. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and line up the credit card reader with the holes as best as I can, and I'm going to go ahead and screw in the screws to secure the credit card reader to the front of the machine. The credit card reader is now in. What I like to do is go ahead and turn the machine back on, and then I'm going to take some zip ties and then we're going to clean up the wiring here. I'm going to fast forward here, but all I'm doing is cleaning up the wiring with some zip ties. I want to make sure that the install is nice and neat. That way it's not in the way of the merchandisers when they come out to clean and restock the machine. Alright, so now that's all installed. Clean install. Here's your credit card reader. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and test it. So we see that it works. Good. Cool, and then we're going to test it like this. And it works just like that. Now that we tested the credit card reader, what I'm going to go ahead and do is go back to the back of the machine and close the plate over the wire. And as soon as I do that, I'm going to push the machine back against the wall, and then the installation is complete. So not too bad of a job. It's pretty easy.